Well, good afternoon and welcome to Ashton Gate, Bristol for one of the very special occasions of the season in the southwest. The big Bristol derby, City against Rovers. It's a very private occasion to which all are welcome. And a lot of enthusiasm in the crowd before this match. The atmosphere really building up. Well, let's have a look at the City side then. Well, it's restored to full strength this afternoon, happily, with the return of Brian Drysdale there, number 3. He's missed the last 3 games with knee injury. He's just made it in time in a fitness race for this afternoon. Well, this enables Trevor Tainton, number 7 there, to be released from defence to give his drive to midfield, where City very much need him in form this afternoon. And the boys in blue, Bristol Rovers, led out there by their captain Alan Warboys. A very bold and interesting selection by their manager Don Megson this afternoon, because lo and behold, for this match of all matches, he gives number 8 there, 17-year-old Tony Pulis, his very first league game. A tremendous chance for the boy, and I'm sure whatever the result, everyone will wish him well. Number 3 there, David Williams, 19, college student in Cardiff. And completing a trio of Welsh teenagers in this Bristol Rovers side. Number 11 there, Andrew Evans, only 17, a very exciting young left winger. And the referee for this afternoon's big game, Bob Mathewson of Bolton, an international referee. And it's Bristol City in the red shirts, playing right to left, who set the game in motion. The 55th meeting of these two sides in league football, and it's 25 years since Bristol Rovers came to this ground and won. That's the fact that is a big comfort to the Bristol City fans here this afternoon. Sweeney with the throw for Bristol City. Finds Tainton. Well cut out by Prince. Finds Smith nicely. Stevens, and the first victory to Stevens there in the Stevens-Drysdale battle. Drysdale, good positioning though. Jeff Merrick. Drysdale. Merrick. City played the ball around, giving everyone a feel of it. Andrew Evans, fouled there by Gow according to the referee. Gow not agreeing. Well, in meetings in the league last season, it's a big victory for the boys in red on the Rovers ground, of course, 4-1, but then Rovers came back well. Foul there according to the referee. Drysdale on Bannister. There's Brian Drysdale there. So the first dangerous situation of the contest set up for the Rovers. Wilf Smith in charge of operations to Warboys. It's a good shot, and it's a goal! A brilliant goal by Bruce Bannister! An example of sheer intuition, as you'll see now. Wilf Smith rolls it sideways. Warboys hits a cracker, a little Bannister with exquisite timing. A little flick, and it's Bristol Rovers 1, Bristol City 0. What a sensational start. Well, it may be 25 years since the boys in blue have come here and won, but they couldn't have made a better start. Great example of the old firm of Warboys and Bannister in goal-scoring mood. They got 40 goals between them 2 seasons ago when the Rovers came up. That dividend dropped to only 20 goals last season. But now already between them, they've got 1, 2, 3, 4 goals already between them this season. Collier up well. Pulis in well, a good shot, and not so far wide. Nearly a dream debut for young Tony Pulis. Good ball by Smith. Super ball by Taylor to Andrew Evans. Holding it nicely. Bannister's just offside though, having made a very good run. Collier clever enough, and Merrick, just to play him offside there. Collier with a free kick. Ritchie beating Aitken, Cheesley up strongly, but Prince again picking it up. Warboys to Bannister. Good challenge by Gow, battling away there with typical aggression and winning a free kick. Collier probably aiming the long one for Cheesley in the air. There it goes, but Cheesley's not there, the kick not accurate enough. Easy one for Jimini. Smith's long one. Good run by Bannister, a late move into position, but City very slick at playing him offside. Well, for Jeff Merrick there, considerable food for thought for the City captain, a goal down so early on in the big derby. But he knows there's plenty of time left yet. Taylor up well, so was Cheesley though. This is Sweeney, fed by Gow. That's a little too near the goalie. City not making use of their long passes at the moment. Infringement there against Big Alan Warboys. Free kick to the City. Jimmy Mann. Well, the referee let that go. It was in the box. The City fans didn't like it. But he decided that it was a fair challenge by Smith on Jimmy Mann. This is Smith again. Well intercepted by Merrick. Well, that'll be a foul there by Aitken on Ritchie. Aitken there, number 4. Merrick with the free kick. Oh, not a good punch by Eadie, a mistake, Cheesley. And when he should have gone for the chip perhaps, with Ritchie calling for it in the middle there, he went for the shot. And no one should ever blame any forward for going for a shot in the box, but he couldn't get it on target, just over the top. But that was a chance for City because of Jim Eadie's goalkeeping error. There wasn't so much offside there as almost in the next parish. Ritchie beaten there by Aitken that time, but Gow still has it. City beginning to build up pressure a bit now. Bronny. Williams, good tackle. Bannister back in support. City got men over. Collier. Ritchie against Aitken. Ritchie nodding it on, in goes Jimmy Mann. Taking on Stuart Taylor. Good clearance there by Pulis. Rolly across the goal. Up goes Cheesley. And just over the top. A fine header there by Paul Cheesley. Warboys again getting control, but Tainton's got it. Oh! That's a very good equaliser! number 5, and Paul Cheesley knocked it in beautifully. Well, a classic example of misjudgment there by Stuart Taylor. He thought the ball would carry back to his keeper, but he misunderstood the speed that Paul Cheesley, the quickest man on the City books, could muster up. And there it is, 21 minutes gone, Bristol City 1, Bristol Rovers 1, a very exciting Bristol derby building up. And a big hand there for Paul Cheesley, recovered from the knock that he sustained in getting that good equaliser. Boys against Collier. Collier gets it. Drysdale getting it back to his keeper. Aitken up well that time. Pulis. Referee getting in the way, making it difficult for him. Raleigh going up Williams. Making the space for Sweeney. The cross isn't good. Goalkeeper a target to aim for. Raleigh. Ritchie. Again doing well. Another mistake by Taylor. Big Stuart Taylor there, putting the shivers up and down the spines of those Rovers supporters in the crowd, and nearly a second gift goal for Paul Cheesley. Raleigh's corner. More boys up well. Back to Brolly though. Beating Evans. And Cheesley just getting it wide, but was it off Taylor for another corner kick? Yes, it was. Another corner, and the City building up the pressure now, looking to take the lead as we move into the last 10 minutes of this exciting first half here at Ashton Gate. Raleigh. Ritchie. Well, the pace of the shot taken off by hitting Stuart Taylor. Good effort by Ritchie. Cheesley's speed, and a good cross, chance for Ritchie, and a fine save by Giovini. What a lovely piece of football. Back to Tatum. For Cheesley. Cheesley's got Drysdale behind him. By Kenny Stevens on Paul Cheesley. Free kick situation for the City. 5 minutes to go in this first half. Kenny Stevens doesn't like it. And Drysdale with the free kick. Is this where City move in front for the first time? Corner kick there. Aitken saving the immediate danger for Rovers, but at the cost of another corner kick. And the City fans begin to believe their side is going to get on top in this game in the score sheet as well as territorially. Well headed away there. Man to Drysdale. To Ritchie. Ritchie holding the ball well. Fine play by Tom Ritchie. And yet another corner kick for City with Will Smith cutting off Drysdale's centre. Mike Raleigh crossing from the right wing to the left to take the corner kick. He's got the reputation of a very good striker of a dead ball, and here it comes. Well cleared by Rovers. Young Pulis. Well, that sums it up for the Rovers. They're happy just to survive at this stage. Well, not a good centre. The opportunity rather wasted there by City. In fact, it became a corner kick as the Cheesley cross hit a defender. So the pressure's still on. Brolly to take it. Collier's head up. Can Ritchie turn? Yes! Oh no, fine save by Giannini. My goodness me, he's pulled out two great saves to keep the Rovers side level. Well, young Tony Pulis there getting a word from the referee, and Jimmy Mann being told too. So obviously there was a bit of retaliation because it is a City free kick. Drysdale. Up goes Brolly. There's Cheesley. And it's Peter Aitken who saves Rovers there. But at the cost of the umpteenth corner that Bristol City have won this half. And the City crowd really getting with their side now. Up goes Merrick, but the Rovers get it away. Only to Brolly. Pulis. Nice touch sideways to Warboys. He's got Stevens on his right, but he can't find him. Tainton's cut it out. Tainton's looking for someone wide on the right, but they're not there. It's got to go left. Drysdale, Merrick, Tainton. Now it can go right. Brolly's there now. Sweeney going down for the overlap ball. Doesn't get it. Collier and Bannister. And Collier running it out of play there, giving Bannister a quick throw chance. So at the end of the first half, it's all square in the big Bristol derby. Bristol City won. Bristol Rovers won.
Well, welcome back to Ashton Gate, Bristol, for the second half of the big Bristol derby. The scoreline of Bristol City 1, Bristol Rovers 1 at the moment could be called stalemate, except that there's been far too much incident in this one to call it stale. So it's all set for Rovers, who took the early lead, to see if they can get their first league win on this ground for 25 years. On the other hand, it's all set for Bristol City to win a match and re-establish that fine start to the season, which is founded with 2 away defeats. There we are. City had much the better of the second part of the first half, but Rovers goalkeeper Jim Eadie saved the boys in blue with a couple of sparkling saves. And now this is Brolly of City. Sweeney on the right there. Bristol City, of course, in the red, playing left to right. Back to Jerry Gow. Blocked off there by Frankie Prince, but Sweeney still has it. A fine cross. Well headed away there by Smith. In comes Drysdale. Well over the top there. Well, that's Jim Eadie there, who kept Rovers alive with a couple of superb saves in the first half. He made a shaky start to this match, but then he became very good indeed. Stevens chipping it forward, but Merrick plenty of time. But he's wasted it. He's wasted the time. And he's brought Bannister down rather heavily there. And that has to be a free kick, surely, for Bristol Rovers. It's not very often one sees Jeff Merrick make a mistake like that. Plenty of time in that situation, but wasted it, and Bannister's not the sort of guy who'll let him loiter. Let's see what the Rovers can make of this situation. Stevens with the kick. Oh, war boy. Pulis. Drysdale. Tainton. Drysdale. Nice build-up by the City. The long one for Mann to chase, and he's going to be there. Oh, another good effort by Jimmy D. Good positioning by Jimmy Mann there. Smith holding the ball. It's costing him. In comes Jimmy Mann. Well, Brolly got a boot to it, didn't he? But couldn't quite get enough power on it. Let's have another look at that. The moment when Bristol City nearly took the lead. Gow. Prince has cut it out. And again he just thumps it unceremoniously over his own goal line. Rovers just concentrating on mere survival at this stage. But can they survive if they keep giving Bristol all these corner kicks? Foul there against the City as they went up with the Big Alan War boys. And Rovers are safe again. Stevens. Pulis. Smith. Much too flat for Warboys to get to. Rovers throw. Will Smith battling up there. That's Will Smith, the former Coventry and England under-23 player the Rovers bought towards the end of last season to stiffen their defence, and he's done that today. Stevens taking Collier on. Taking him on again. Yes, and he's succeeded in winning a free kick there. Collier's foul on little Kenny Stevens. Well, Stevens with a free kick. It's a lovely little chip, but Gow's there. Tainton has it. Rysdale's clearance. Ritchie gathering. Williams. City cutting out so many of these Rovers' clearances and moving forward in attack again. But now Warboys has it for Rovers. Evans looking for someone, has to be his fullback. Prince. And given away rather. Tainton picking it up. Oh, fine ball to Brolly, who'd taken up a good position. Taking on Stuart Taylor, gets past him, almost. Taylor just managing to get that ball to his keeper. David Williams. Sweeney. City's ball. Too many options open for young Williams. City all marking them up tightly, but energetic Warboys makes the space in the end. Yes, he can catch it. And a lovely centre. And Warboys up there, but heading wide. Well, Tony Pulis, he'll be quite satisfied so far with a hard-working debut for Bristol Rovers. Number 8 there, only 17, first game. Smith's throw. Bannister to Warboys, back to Bannister. Good tackle by Tainton. Brolly has it. Sweeney. Aitken up though. But again, the clearance not being picked up by another Rovers player. Ritchie. Raleigh. In goes Cheesley, but the keeper's there first. Well, Rovers rather lucky to get that. It was Drysdale's error that gave it them, but they've got it. Stevens is in a good position here. Well, he was working his way through. He's a good dribbler, but Jerry Gow took it off him in the end. Cheesley. His control has been so much better in this match. Man for Ritchie to chase. Ritchie against Aitken. And Aitken's tackle, winning the ball, but again, a corner kick to Bristol. Raleigh. No one in position at the right moment. Good control by Drysdale. Rovers want offside against Ritchie and Cheesley, and they've got it. Free kick to Rovers. Stevens, Prince, more boys, Smith, looking for the crossfield ball, but too ambitious. Raleigh, oh, nice piece of football. Taylor up well. So was Cheesley. Jimmy Mann down the left. Young Pulis coming in with the tackle. I would have thought it was a City throw. It's in fact a Rovers throw. Wolf Smith to take it. Gow. Prince getting there first, but then slowing down, and Big Cheesley take it over. Look at that boy go! Did he fall or was he pushed? The referee says he fell. A lot of people disagree in the crowd. Well, Cheesley's strength showing through there. He very nearly burst through for his second goal. Big Stuart Taylor just survived. Stevens. Well, there's the cheekiest pass back of the game. But when you've got skill like Kenny Stevens, then you can do that sort of thing. Nice quick ball by Williams. Bannister offside just. Well, that tells its own story, doesn't it? Collier's impatience. Drysdale. Smith. Oh, has he given it away? Well, Kenny Stevens, he nearly committed the most terrible blunder there. Jeff Merrick almost got it. Again, Eadie saved the Rovers. Well, Kenny Stevens, who had made a superbly skillful pass back some minutes ago, tried to repeat the trick. Jeff Merrick read it, and that was nearly a gift winner for the City. Cheesley's little header, Merrick, man rather, great tackle by Aitken. Gow's shot just over the top. Jerry Gow there looking for a goal. What about his second in successive matches, but just a little too high with it. It got a deflection, incidentally, so it's still a corner kick to Bristol. Mike Brolly there with the corner. Taylor. Evans. Oh, fine turn, but just out of play. Drysdale with the throw. Tainton. Back to Drysdale. To Jimmy Mann. Oh, losing young Pulis beautifully. And losing Stevens. And blocked by Aitken, who's really rallying Rovers in these dark moments in this second half. Peter Aitken had an indifferent first half, but my goodness me, he's improved in the second half. That's Frankie Prince. The City fans booing the pass back, but you can't blame Prince. To have survived for a point here will be quite a performance by the Rovers. Cheesley up well, but Aitken again, master of the situation. Evans. Bannister, that's out. Throw to the Rovers. Well, David Williams in the shade there as he takes this throw, but he's not been in the shade performance-wise today. Is he offside? He's not offside. Tremendous chance for young Pulis. Played onside there. Again, Aitken up so well in that melee there with Cheesley. Sweeney. Taylor up well. Teamwork there between referee and linesman, resulting in a free kick to the Rovers. Jamidi taking his time, letting his men take up position, and also he'll be well pleased to get out of this match with a point, Jamidi, and if Rovers do, Eadie will have played such a big part in it. Evans. Raleigh. Fine play. But just taking too much time, allowing Frankie Prince to get the tackle in. Prince indicating that Raleigh had dived. Warboys up again beautifully. Gow. Brolly. Sweeney, lovely ball for Brolly if he's got the speed. He has, and the cross is good. And a good interception there by Smith. He's got that out of the ground, volleyed that straight up over the ground. And another corner for Mike Brolly. Cheesley, goal! Oh! A magnificent piece of football there. Tom Ritchie hit that ball very well indeed, back of picture there. Hit the top of the crossbar, and let's have another look at that one, because that's the way to take a corner. Brolly's corner, Cheesley's strong header, Ritchie's positioning and good shot. Smack against the top of the crossbar, inches from a winning goal. Drysdale to Merrick, to Sweeney. Tainton through. And another brilliant save there by Jim Eadie. Oh, a superb save there. Ronnie's got the corner though. Trevor Tainton did everything right. Eadie was too good for him. Up goes Cheesley. Eadie again, the hero of that Rovers goalmouth. Aitken pushing Rovers forward. Smith, young Pulis, Kelly Stevens, but Drysdale cutting it out. Cheesley not connecting. Stuart Taylor, Warboys, Prince. Oh, Merrick coming through strongly there. Raleigh. Can he get past young Williams? He's trying. Prince is queuing up with Williams. It's 3 against 1. Rovers have it. Gow's tackle sorting that one out. Throw to, if he's to clinch the game for Rovers. Cheesley, Ritchie offside. Tom Ritchie there, just offside. Linesman Marshall from Plymouth in a good position to see, and up went the flag, but it was very close. Fernley getting a quick feel of the ball and a feel of Drysdale's tackle. More boys leaving it for Smith to take. Young Pulis. Williams. Well, City will be very disappointed not to win this one. They've had enough possession and chances to win 3 matches, but because of Jim Eadie's fine play in the Rovers' goal, it's still 1-1 here in the big Bristol derby. But there's time yet. Here's Ritchie. It's Taylor up, unchallenged. Drysdale well. Smith. Tainton's got it. Beautiful little square ball there. Drysdale. Ritchie on the left. Got man just inside him. Holding it well. The chip in. Cheesley up. Chance for Sweeney. Bang! Off Taylor for another corner kick to the City. Sweeney's shot there, hits Stuart Taylor, corner kick. Raleigh's corner. Warboys again up there, helping his defence out so well at these corner kick situations. Raleigh. Linesman there indicating that young Williams is fouled. Going to be a school teacher, this young man, when he's finished his training, and he's shown he knows an exercise or two in cool defensive play today. Outnumbered 4-1, he's got to hold it and wait for people to come in support. They're there now. Warboys. Smith on the right. Pulis. Thirdly. Merrick pushing him wide. In goes the tackle and it's late, and that'll be a free kick. Well, 90 minutes on the clock has gone now. We're into injury time as Fernley floats it in. Warboys! Good header, Merrick cleared it. It was going wide though. And a coolest of little headed clearances by Drysdale. Well, now City desperately push forward now, looking to win a match they know they should have won. On territorial supremacy, but this is Brolly. Sweeney. Ritchie. Up goes Cheesley. Can't get to it because Taylor's up there with him. This is Stuart Taylor. Smith with the throw, wants it played back to his goalkeeper. Pulis gets the message. Well, there we are, 90 minutes gone, injury time gone. The big Bristol derby ending in a 1-1 draw. Bristol Rovers will be pleased with that result. Bristol City will not be so pleased, but then they did escape after Rovers took such a bright lead early in the game. So, Bristol Rovers still haven't won here in 25 years in a league game. But my goodness me, they played their part, particularly their goalkeeper, in bringing Rovers a draw. Well, now let's see how the two managers, what view they take on the big Bristol derby.
Well, here are the two managers after the dust of the battle has settled, Alan Dix and Don Megson. Don, a fine start for Rovers and a very early goal.
A great start, Roger. You know, 3 minutes couldn't have one finer. I thought the situation from the game itself was started from our goal, actually. We started off quite well as regards knocking the ball around, pre-planned, pre-match type of game. But as soon as the ball went in the back of the net, I felt we lost all sense of urgency, and City literally from that moment on took the game off us.
What did you think to the goal itself?
Well, the goal itself, we have three free kicks that we've practiced, and that was one of them. It's touched to the side for Alan Warboys to get a good left shot at the side of the wall, and Bruce Bannister got a little touch to it on its way. Very pleasing actually to see something work that you've planned. But as I say, I think once we got in front, then City really showed us the way as how to batten down and make the game very, very tight for us.
Well, let's have a look at an instance of that then, Don. Here's a piece of play. We're 16 minutes into the first half and the City, as you say, are battening down. Tell me how you see it as it goes from now.
Yes, well, you know, I mean, you must consider that we are on top, everything going, and I think City, with them being a goal down, realise the situation, and from this point on, their aggression and attacking the ball, you see, every time you see a Rovers player get the ball, there's a City player, you know, everybody seems to be attacking the ball. I think they gave a great example of this and never really allowed us to settle down.
Alan, I'd like to bring you in here because although that's efficient from a manager's point of view, a lot of spectators find it dull, this closing down and stopping each other playing.
Well, if you don't, Roger, you're going to be dictated to. The idea of this game is to turn defenders towards their own goal. Unless you win the ball, and we're trying to win the ball at this stage, we've just gone one down. If we'd have stood off, I think our City supporters would be giving us some stick. There's no doubt about that. But I'm agreeing with Don. They've scored a good goal. It's worked. It's come off. Our lads have said, well, excuse my language, bugger that. We're going on with the game. You know, we've got to get on with it. And we're closing down, winning the ball. And as it goes from there, you'll see the game progress from there. I thought our midfield really dominated at this stage.
Don, do you accept the fact that the Rovers should have been dominated to that extent, or would you have liked them to break out rather more often than they did?
Well, this is the difficult part, Roger. You know, that we had pre-planned the match. We've been talking in terms of knocking it around and confidence. Here we find ourselves a goal up with an entirely different situation from what one would expect. You know, the thing that we were never allowed to do is get any sort of rhythm, and really the shutting down of City made us get a little bit frustrated. There was no rhythm whatsoever, so consequently we went really from bad to worse, and from my point of view it wasn't a good performance other than the result.
Here we go, Jimmy Mann there again. City keeping the pressure on, weren't they? And of course the goal eventually did come. We'll see that in a minute, but carry on, Don, with how you were feeling at this stage, a goal up but coming under so much pressure.
Well, very, very worried really, Roger, you know, because I could see, I think nothing builds more confidence in the side than for them to know that they're playing well and they're knocking it around. We couldn't find a rhythm whatsoever, so consequently we were making all sorts of errors, through City shutting down on us. But then the thing that can always be troublesome under these conditions is that we start making unforced errors where we never sort of got on the same wavelength at all and never built up any sort of teamwork to gain any confidence.
Alan, at this stage, I suppose with so much of the game left after you've gone one down, you wouldn't have been as worried as you might have been.
No, we were looking to dictate. We've had 2 very good games at home, Roger. We went away where we've been dictated to, and this game is all about being positive in your approach.
Now, in a moment, Alan, we're going to see a positive piece of work by Paul Cheesley. The goal is coming now. Watch as it builds up and tell me how you see it now in terms of how you thought at the time.
Well, it looked loose at the stage here. It was a very long ball. I felt Stu Taylor I'm talking about, because we know the boys so well in Bristol, that he didn't dominate that situation and didn't allow for Paul Cheesley's pace. And Paul was really moving there. And he won the race with the goalkeeper, who had a very good game today, and tucked it away well. And as you see, he got injured in the process.
Well, Paul Cheesley recovered from that. Now, Don, let's move on now to the second half, in particular, when Jim Eadie had such a magnificent game, didn't he?
Yes, I only faulted Jimmy on 2 occasions this afternoon. You know, in the first half, I think he came out and punched the ball that he could have caught. But really, it's been Jim's day. I think Lady Luck and Jim Eadie today have really brought the point home for us.
Because at the start of the season he had a bit of a weight problem, and he seemed pretty nimble today.
Well, Jimmy, he puts weight on very quickly, and he's worked hard at losing a reasonable amount of weight, but there's still a little bit there to come. But he can have his weight as long as he keeps the ball out of the back of the net like he did today.
Alan, now let's look at some of the many corners your side won. I can't really remember a match in which one team had so many corners without winning the match, Alan.
Well, these are things that happen. I would say Don is right. I think they had a little bit of lady luck on their side, but you need that. You need that in league football. You need it in any sport, things to break for you. And we pressurised them. We put Big Edie under a lot of pressure, and he made some exceptional saves, 3 that I felt that kept the Rovers in the game. And if we'd have knocked one in then, we may have gone well in front, but we didn't. And that's what the goalkeeper's paid to do, and he did his job very well. But from the corners, we may have varied it a little bit more. We may have played a few short ones, but I don't think Edie got to many corners when you look at them. We'll be looking at them now, and I don't think you'll be seeing them get to many corners. There's a lot of challenging going on there, and the drop-downs didn't go our way.
Well, there we are, the views of the 2 managers. Well, the final score then, Bristol City 1, Bristol Rovers 1, and I'm sure no matter which colours the spectators were wearing here this afternoon, they will agree that Rovers goalkeeper Jim Eadie had some match. Well, there we are. Hope you've enjoyed the presentation. We'll be seeing you again. Good afternoon.